Hello guys. So welcome to this amazing course on complete generative AI with LangChain ecosystem. And here our main aim is to specifically focus on building amazing generative AI applications with the help of LangChain. Here we are just not going to create simple Gen AI applications. Here we are going to probably create RAG applications. We are going to create search engines. We are going to create text summarization application. We are going to create agent type applications and all. And there are a lot many examples that we are going to see as we go ahead. In this entire curriculum, I have probably uploaded more than 13 plus projects, end-to-end projects that will be available over here. So end-to-end projects, right? Now in this video, I really want to give you the flow, like how we are going to learn this entire course. Okay, so first of all, we will be starting with one programming language, which is called as Python programming language. Okay. Now in this Python programming language, everything that is specifically required in order for you to get started with this particular course, everything I've actually covered in this Python programming language, right? And obviously when I say Python programming language, this is just not like basic type of level. It is completely from basic to advanced, right? So here I have actually covered amazing libraries like NumPy, Pandas. I've covered inheritance. I've covered multiple things with respect to this so that you will be able to, even file operation is also covered in this, right? So you'll be able to probably implement all this kind of projects as we go ahead, right? Then coming to the second and the important thing that we are going to learn over here is nothing but NLP in deep learning, right? So here we are going to probably also cover this entire NLP with deep learning because this is something we really need to know before we go ahead and start working with LLM models and multi-models, right? So in NLP and deep learning, we are going to learn about RNN. We are going to learn about LSTM RNN. Then after covering LSTM RNN, you'll also be seeing, we'll be covering GRU RNN. So in every RNN that we will be seeing, we'll understand what is the theoretical intuition, what is the practical intuition, what are the problems with the previous one, and why the next version of the RNN are specifically coming up. And if I probably consider this entire RNNs, this is important because this will be useful for solving any kind of NLP use cases. Okay. So once we cover GRU RNN, then we will be working with bidirectional RNN. This is also another variant. Okay. Then after getting through all these things, then we will be also understanding about encoder, decoder, right? And this will have the entire mathematical intuition, and this will be super important in the interviews because in interviews also they specifically ask this kind of questions. And right now also in interviews, they focus on basic things, right? So we will be covering with respect to encoder, decoder. Then along with this, we will also be seeing something called as attention mechanism. Now, after seeing this attention mechanism, we will be seeing some more architecture like transformer and BERT, right? So we will also be seeing this. Now, with respect to all these topics, once we probably complete it, right, this will actually give us a basic building block to probably understand about basic building block to understand about what? It will help us to understand about LLM models, right? LLM models, or in short, generative AI, right? So then we will probably go ahead and cover what exactly is generative AI, what exactly we'll be able to do with this, right? Uh, After understanding about generative AI, then we are also going to go ahead and see about LangChain ecosystem, right? Now, LangChain is one of the most popular web framework, most popular generative AI framework, because this will actually help you to develop amazing generative AI functionalities. Okay, API, generative AI applications. Now, the best thing about LangChain ecosystem, it has almost each and everything, right? From this, you can actually go ahead and use your both paid LLM models, multi-model. Not only that, in our course, we are also going to cover open source LLM models. Open source LLM models. And this LangChain ecosystem provides each and every functionality. If you definitely want to work with agents, you want to probably go ahead and create applications with respect to, let's say one example that I'm going to probably take in this is, we will be going and chatting with SQL database, right? So this you will be seeing here the chat will basically happen with text. So this kind of applications will be able to generate. Our main aim of considering the entire LangChain ecosystem is that because it has many features. We have vector database, right? We have vector database, we have retrievers. What exactly is retrievers? We'll try to understand how to probably go ahead and create chains, how to do the text summarization, right? How to work with creating with chatbots. We'll work with chatbots, and this chatbots will be working with chat message history. Chat message history. So there will be a lot of functionalities that we are going to break down the entire LangChain ecosystem. And in this LangChain ecosystem, there's some of the very important modules that we are going to specifically use. If I talk about LangChain, there are these three important libraries that we are going to use. One is LangChain core. We are going to go, we will be getting to know more about it, what exactly is LangChain core and why this community is specifically used. Then we will be seeing about LangChain community, right? We will also get to know about this, what kind of functionalities is specifically in LangChain community. Then we will be seeing something called as LangChain tools, right? And there are many more important modules that we are going to use in this entire ecosystem. But at the end of the day, you will be understanding some amazing ways of creating generative AI applications. And this will be not just simple projects. It will be very extreme and important projects, which will actually help you to handle real world AI scenario, real world use case scenarios. Okay. Then after probably developing multiple applications with the help of LangChain, then we will be going ahead and understanding about some of the deployment techniques. Now, this deployment techniques that I'm going to specifically use, I'm going to make sure that whatever free resources are available, right? Resources are available with respect to deployment. I will be doing that. Okay. I will not take any paid kind of things with respect to this particular deployment techniques. Okay. So all these applications also, I will talk about it, guys. We will be using Streamlit to probably develop this entire application. Streamlit is another framework that we specifically use, right? So here also we are going to specifically use this Streamlit library. Okay. Now, after covering deployment techniques, obviously we also need to know about fine-tuning techniques. So in this fine-tuning techniques, we are going to see some of the tuning things, fine-tuning techniques here. We will be specifically using Google Colab. Again, we will try to just use free resources and try to do this. Okay. One of the paid LLM model will be OpenAI. Okay. And here I will also talk about what all LLM models we are specifically going to work. Okay. So over here, we are just going to use Google Colab and we are going to learn about some of the important concepts and techniques like quantization. We are going to learn about LoRa, Clora, and with the help of this, we are going to fine tune with some open source LLM models. Okay. Open source LLM models. Okay. So we are also going to cover this so that you also get some experience with respect to the fine tuning things. Okay. Now coming to the sixth topic, sixth important module, which we are basically going to go ahead and create, it is working with Gen AI in AWS, right? So let's say if you clearly want to completely work or develop your generative AI applications in AWS by using AWS Bedrock. So there is a service in AWS Bedrock which will have many open source models that will be available over there in the hosted mode, right? So with the help of this AWS Bedrock and using other important services that are present in AWS like Lambda function. Okay, so Lambda function, then you have API gateway. So here we will be developing some amazing end-to-end projects. And we will also see how we can deploy this entirely in our AWS SageMaker, right? AWS SageMaker. So this will be another amazing module that we are going to work with. Okay. In the recent days, one more module is becoming very much popular. That is called as NVIDIA NIM. Okay. NVIDIA NIM. Now, NVIDIA NIM is just like you have this NVIDIA NIM actually helps you to deploy the generative AI models in the cloud. And here, with the help of NVIDIA NIM, we'll be seeing what all kind of open source models are already available in this hosted platform itself. And with the help of this also, we will be trying to create some end-to-end projects. And here also, we are going to use LangChain. Okay, we are specifically going to use LangChain. So as you know, as this is 2024, we definitely need to know all the new techniques that are available in the market, which will be definitely helpful for you. Okay. And finally, I'm also going to cover one more amazing library, which is called as Creo AI. Creo AI actually helps you to create multi-AI agents, which helps you to solve different kind of, or which helps you to develop different kind of generative AI applications. And this also we will try to use LangChain and we'll develop this. Okay, along with this particular Creo AI framework. Okay, and I think over here LangChain will not be used, but it has its own framework. So with the help of this also, we will be generating some kind of amazing applications. So overall, this is the entire course curriculum which I have actually written step by step how we are going to cover. But I feel after doing this many things, you should definitely be able to crack any kind of jobs and even open your own startup, specifically working with any kind of models that you really want to work with, right? Here, if I just consider the LLM models that I am actually going to use, as I said, LLM and multi-model. Okay. As I said, I'm going to use both paid and open source so that you get an idea with respect to both paid and open source. The first one, I'm going to specifically use OpenAI. In OpenAI, I will be showing you examples with like GPT-4o, right? We will be seeing with respect to GPT-4 Turbo. We'll be seeing some OpenAI embedding techniques. Right? When I go to open source model, I will be specifically using this Google Gamma model. So I will be using this Google Gamma model, Gamma 2 model, right? Along with this, you'll be seeing the third important open source model that I'll be using will be from Meta. So obviously models like Llama 3, I'll be using it from here. Along with that, in Mistral. So if you know about the company called as Anthropic, right? We're also going to use this particular model that is nothing but Mistral from Anthropic, which is again an open source model that is available. One of the version of this Mistral we will be using to solve some of the problems, right? And along with this, in Meta, Llama 3, and we're also going to use something called as Code Llama. Okay, Code Llama is specifically used for creating code assistant and all, right? So GPT-4o, GPT-4 Turbo, Gamma model, this model, and then finally, obviously, we're also going to use Hugging Face. How can I miss this, right? So there are a lot of models, LLM models that are specifically available, both open source and paid in the Hugging Face. So we are going to specifically use this. And at the end of the day, by using all this kind of models, we are going to probably create a lot of generative AI application. I will also introduce you how you can actually use this entire open source model with the help of Grok AI infrastructure, which is important for everyone. Grok infrastructure, right? Grok is an LPU engine. Okay, we will talk about it. What exactly is this LPU engine and how it is better than the GPUs. Okay. So overall, this is the entire idea about the entire curriculum itself. There are many things that needs to be discussed, and you'll be seeing that as you go ahead, and all these sessions are like completely in-depth explained. Every project is developed in such a way that you should be able to implement it. I've written each and every line of code as we go ahead, right? So I hope you like this particular video. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.